guys, it's Junia again at Bella Vita Resort Phase 3. Today we are here at Universal City Walk, which is part of the entryway that leads into both of the parks, either Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios. So City Walk has just recently reopened since the COVID-19 pandemic, obviously with some more strict implementations in place as far as wearing masks, temperature checks, that kind of thing. So something that I thought was really interesting, even right here in the parking garage, we already see social distancing. So you have one parking spot and then between each car a cone and then another parking spot. So back then the cars used to be closer together. Nowadays it's just gives that six foot social distancing in between each car. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Universal City Walk has to offer.
Guidelines. We ask that all guests and team members comply with the following. Everyone is required to wear a face covering during their visit. You must practice social distancing and keep at least 6 feet or 2 meters between your travel party and others. Remember to wash your hands with soap and water often for at least 20 seconds. Temperature checks are required upon arrival. Guests with a temperature of 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius or greater will not be admitted. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding during this unprecedented time.
So before we enter the park, they do have a temperature check right behind me. They obviously supply hand sanitizer and stuff like that. The temperature check is mandatory. The announcements playing over the loudspeaker says if you have a temperature of over 100 degrees, you will not be allowed to enter into the park. Inaugurated in 1999, and it offers a plethora of restaurants and stores and different forms of entertainment such as Blue Man Group and Rising Star, which is So when you enter into City Walk, you've got two options. You can either make a left towards Islands of Adventure or a right towards Universal Studios. Regardless, it really doesn't matter which way you choose because it's a big circle anyway. You'll end up back where you started. Obviously, if you're going to Islands of Adventure, it'd be a lot easier for you to make a left rather than making a right. But regardless, you'll get to where you gotta go. So let's head on over to the entrance of Islands of Adventure and see if we can sneak a peek at the roller coasters. So we're outside of the Islands of Adventure booths, which is where you purchase your tickets to spend the day in the park. Actually, you've got two options. You can either purchase online and pick it up over there at the Will Call kiosk, or you can just purchase them here before you head into the park. Usually the prices online are lower, and you save yourself the hassle of having to wait in line, because early in the morning when everybody's trying to come into the parks, the lines can get pretty long and you would have to wait to to purchase your tickets. So Islands of Adventure is an adventure themed park. This is where you can find rides like the Hulk, Dr. Doom's Free Fall, Spider-Man, Jurassic World, and one portion of Harry Potter World, which is Hogsmeade, which was the original Harry Potter attraction that opened here in Orlando. So this area is what's known as the Will Call kiosk. So once you purchase your tickets online, you would come to these machines, you would insert your credit card, and what it does, it doesn't charge you or anything. It just picks up your first and last name and inserts it into their computer system for you to get your tickets quicker and head into the park rather than having to wait in the ticket booth lines, which can usually take some time. So the process is super easy out here, and usually during the day they've got people standing over here in case you run into any issues. They can help you retrieve your tickets with ease. So I'm standing here in front of Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. Toothsome is kind of mimicking the style called steampunk. Inside it's a seating restaurant where you have a waitress. You usually have to make a reservation. I've eaten here before. The food is great. They've got some crazy milkshakes. They put entire cheesecakes on top of the milkshake. So definitely if you're looking for a different dining experience than your usual sit-down restaurant, this is a very cool themed place that you can eat here at City Walk. So I'm now in front of the Universal Orlando ticket booth. So remember I told you guys there are two parks here at City Walk. There's Islands of Adventure and then there's Universal Orlando. So this is the ticket booth for Universal Orlando. Same basic thing. This is where you would come to purchase your tickets if you didn't already pre-purchase them online. This is where you would wait to purchase your tickets, your express passes, your lanyards, what have you. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the Will Call kiosk, similar to the one at Islands of Adventure. Same basic situation, just on the other side of City Walk.